Hi folks, and welcome to our 11th Fired Up Friday video and the first of a 3-part mini-series on starting a fire using steel wool. It starts here. Good morning, friends of GBL, the Old Church, 5 Acre Homestead. Garry here, outside my house in Gander, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada, and it is Fired Up Friday Day. Yes, it is. This is February the 4th. It's a Friday, and we are getting ready to go out into the garage to start a three-part Fired Up Friday series using steel wool as a fire starter. And today we're going to bring you episode 1 very, very shortly. But first, as I always do, it is garbage time as well, and I must get these garbage containers out to the curb, and that's what I'm going to do next. And then I'm going to invite you to come back with me inside the garage for our weekly Fire It Up Friday. Join me, folks, in the garage. Okay, folks, so I'm here by the side of the highway, the Trans-Canada Highway, just outside of Gander, Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. And I'm getting ready to go down over the edge of the road here to take a look at that straw bed that you see there in front of the camera. I'm going to zoom in. And I'm going to go and pick some of that straw now. There's a fair bit of straw here in this bed. I'm just going to pick a bag full there now. And I'm going to use this straw to make a tinder ball for my fire on Friday. Very dry, folks. It is very dry, this straw. I got another handful there. Okay, so I'm going to put that bit in the bag with the rest. Okay, so I have a bag full there now of straw that I'm going to use for my tinder ball on Friday coming. As I said, I'm parked here by Trans-Canada Highway just outside of Gander and getting ready to gather up some things for my Fired Up Friday on Friday. Here we go. Okay, folks, I'm all set up here now for our Fired Up Friday video today, February the 4th. It is a Friday, and as I said, always we do these dedication fires. And today we are in our garage here in Gander, and we do have all of the ingredients laid out here on this table for our fire today. And as I said earlier, this is going to be part 1 or episode 1 of a 3-part mini-series on how to start a fire using steel wool. And I have 1 pad of steel wool here in this tinfoil tray. I also have a 9-volt battery. I have some curly shavings. Some curly shavings from a planer as I'm doing a project. So I've saved some of these curly shavings for our fire today. And I also have some regular straw that I found on the side of the Trans-Canada Highway. So that's it. That's everything we're going to use today in our fire. No matches, no lighters, no blow torches, no ferro rods, no magnesium shavings, none of that stuff. We do have our fire extinguishers and our water at the ready, just in case, but this is everything for our fire today. And stay tuned toward the end, because as I said, it is also a dedication fire. And we'll get to that at the end of this video. So now, let's get started. I'm going to try to position my phone, my camera, so that you can watch me as I begin this fire using the steel wool and this 9-volt battery here that I got at the dollar store. In the States, you probably pick those up at the Dollar Tree. Okay, folks, so I hope you can see me here now. I have a regular steel wool pad here. This is extra fine, okay? And it's always a good idea when you're using steel wool is to try and loosen up the fibers in the steel wool. Make it a little bit slack or loose, okay, which is what I've done here now. So I'm going to be using that one. I'm going to take my battery. It's a 9-volt battery. I'm just going to take this out of the cardboard casing, and I'm going to get that ready. Now, I also want to get some straw, and I'm going to put the straw. I'm going to be very careful with this because I know once this starts, this straw is going to ignite very, very fast, and we're going to get a bit of a fire on the go. I'm going to place the steel wool in the center of the tray, okay, there like that. and that's going to catch, and then it's going to catch the straw. And I will every now and then put in a few of these shavings just to keep the fire going. And from time to time, I will put in a few more bits of that straw. And as I do so, I'll talk about the dedication for this fire today. This first part of a 3-part mini-series on how to start a fire using steel wool. Okay, so let's get started there now then, folks. Got my 9-volt battery ready. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. I'm going to start it in a few places. You should see the steel wool starting to ignite here now. Let's get some straw down there. Okay, didn't take very long. Okay, here we go. We already have some fire going. And you can even hear the crackling from the straw. Okay? There we go. Hey, took a while, didn't it? To get her going. Here we go now. Hey, I was having my doubts there for a while. Like I said, it's going to flame up once it gets started though, because that straw is pretty dry. Move anything that can ignite out of the way. All right, so here we got our fire going. Like I said, it took a little while, but we did get her going. That straw is pretty flammable. Just put in a little bit more, and it just catches really, really well. Here's our dedication fire today, February the 4th. The first of our 3-part mini-series on how to start a fire using steel wool. And as I said, it's also a dedication fire, and we are dedicating our fire today, folks, we are dedicating our fire to Vladimir Zelensky. He's the president of Ukraine, and we're also dedicating this fire to the fine folks of Ukraine today, folks. Our dedication fire to President Zelensky of Ukraine. Okay, let me see if I can keep her going for another little while. Put in some more shavings. There we go. There we go. A nice little fire, folks. Our dedication fire to the President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, and the Ukrainian people. Our dedication fire today. The first of a 3-part mini-series on how to start a fire using steel wool. We did not use a lighter. We did not use any matches. We did not use a blowtorch, any of that stuff. We didn't use a ferro rod this time or any magnesium shavings. We just used steel wool and the 9-volt battery to get her going. And then we used some wood shavings and some straw that I found on the roadside of the Trans-Canada Highway. That's our dedication fire, folks. It's coming to an end here now. And I want to say thank you very much for tuning in to this fire. And please come back to the next Friday we will be doing another fire using steel wool, and you'll want to tune into that to see what that one's all about. So, using steel wool to start a fire. Thanks for watching, folks. Garry here from GBL, the Old Church, 5-acre homestead. Thanks so very, very much for watching our dedication fire, our Fire Up Friday fire, folks. Thanks again. Thanks for watching. And see you in our next video.